You are welcome to the Mirror TV.
Ebonyi State government, led by Right Honorable Nwifuru, has employed 1,500 new civil servants into the State Civil Service Commission. The state's head of service, Dr. Rita Mary Okuru, said when the Mirror TV and other media petitioners in the state went to her office to witness the documentation exercise in her office, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State capital. While speaking to the newsmen in her office, Dr. Rita Mary Okuru said the stage they are in the employment process is documentation that letter of engagement has been issued to the beneficiary, and all the establishment documents are made available to enable them do their documents.
The word document. The people who have been recently recruited into the state civil service, I believe there are 1,500 of them. So we are trying to welcome them into the service and provide them with relevant establishment documents to enable them document as staff of the state civil service. Our providing include the Gen 39, which is the record of service. They'll have to fill those documents. They'll have to get their 69B, the statements of first appointment, 69C, 75, and so on and so forth. These are all establishment documents which we provided to them to help them document for their very long stay in the service.
The state head of service said the recruitment is necessary because some civil servants have retired, some have died, while some are already weak in the service. So to maintain effective and functioning service in the state, there is a need for the recruitment.
So we have to replace those of them who retire. And it's not just retirement. We have people who die. We have people who get sick and cannot deliver service anymore. So these are all ways in which the workforce is reduced. So there's always a provision for recruitment to enable replacement of such.
The recruitment which is taking place in her office. Speaking on the transparency of the exercise, Dr. Rita Mary Okuru said quota system is observed, but the most important thing is to inject capacity, vitality into the system.
The recruitment proper is in the office within the purview of the state civil service. I am very sure that considerations were given for capacity. What we try to do through recruitment is to inject new vitality, new capacities into the force. So it's very essential that recruitment is done and the people that have the relevant, requisite capacities are pulled in. Notwithstanding, yes, it is good to give considerations to quota system, but it's also not good to shortchange people who have the requisite capacities in favor of those who don't because of quota. So I'm very sure a very good job has done. I've spoken to one or two of them, and I'm quite impressed with the quality of people who are coming into the service. Of course, we are going to have to train them and equip them better more.
In other hand, the Ebonyi State Head of Service, Rita Mary Okuru, commend the State Governor, Right Honorable Nwifuru, and the State ESCO for always hacking to the yearning of Ebonyians.
Extremely supportive of the state civil service. When we met him for this recruitment exercise, he gave us maximum support. He was very much supportive. And ESCO was quite supportive as well. Quickly he saw the need to bring in new people on board to rejuvenate the service. So we have had the best of times with the state governor. We continue to thank him for his support. We continue to thank him for all of the initiative that he has provided to ensure that these people come into board and that the civil service is positioned for better and more effective service.
She further advised the newly employee to abide by the rules of engagement and as well be appreciative to the state governor for the opportunity for them to contribute their quota in building the state.
I would like them to appreciate the opportunities that they have been given. I believe there were about 17,000 applications, and out of that population, we have what we have now. So anybody who is lucky to be selected should be very grateful for the opportunity and should exploit the opportunity maximally, should be able to give his best. So, we also have the challenge is not just in the recruitment and being engaged. There's also the expected challenges of promotion. You must work hard to justify and to earn the promotions that will come after recruitment.
Mr. Irem Ifeanyichukwu, a staff and an administrative officer in the Office of Head of Service, Ebonyi State, who is in charge of the documentation of higher officers, said they have all submitted all their files and is numbering them after numbering the file and after is posting for them to commence work.
Administrative officers, higher executive officer, store officers, and assistant executive officer. All of them make document. I submit the file. I check the file. So I'm the measure numbering. After the numbering, then I find another stage. Stage was I have a video posting. So that I will guy be 18 years old.
Mr. Ifeanyichukwu Irem emphasized that all local governments in Ebonyi State are all represented, that the issue of federal character is well taken care of. He further gave an accolade to the state governor, Right Honorable Nwifuru, for his good gesture to the civil servant in the state.
From what I'm doing now, there is no local government that is not being taken care of. In this one I'm doing, numbering so many officers. So I think it is the federal character issue was taken care of in the employment. And then we should give kudos to the executive governor, Chief Francis Ogbonna. It's something about people have been aspiring to have. And they say when the righteous is on throne, the people rejoices.
Mrs. Irem Joy Elemchi, an administrative officer who is in charge of the documentation of officers, who is of grade level 5 to level 1, said numbers of the employees who came to submit their file in the office was very high and from Thursday and Friday last week, but now they have reduced.
Officers from grade level 5 to level 1, which comprises the confidential secretary, level 5, clerical officers, level 4, clerical officer 2, level 4, then security guard, porter, gardener, messengers and cleaners, which are the lower cadre. So we are documenting them. Some of them are still filling their form. Some are submitting. You can see them, their files here, that they are submitting it. That is what we are going. And his Office of Head of Service that is in charge of all these ones. The senior staff is in the other side documenting their own.
She further advised the newly intake in the service to be grateful to the governor of Ebonyi State and be focused to their service to deliver in their area of engagement.
The advice I'm only advising them is that they should take this work seriously, as our governor has has shown us this good gesture and given us this at this time, that we should not play with it, and we are grateful unto him that have given us this job. So we should take it seriously. I advise them in the morning during our morning devotion, and I'm advising them again that as they are filling their form, they have already started work. They should be coming to work every day. They should come in to do this work, and they should put effort at least to show the governor that they are also grateful for what he has done for them.
Some of the employees, Mrs. Nwale Kelechi, from Ohuku local government area, Nkashi Faith Neka. From Ebonyi local government area, Nwogbala Obumneme Isaac. From Iji local government area, Chukwu Uchenna. From Abakaliki local government area, Ifeanyi Oko from Afikpo local government area, and many others expressed their gratitude to the state government and to the commission for enabling them to be a partaker of this gesture and promise to contribute their quota in building the state.
I am recruited, so I'm very happy. I feel so excited to be here to submit it.
I'm here for my documentations. I applied for the post of clerical officer last year, so this year they called me for an appointment letter, which I have collected. Now I'm here for my documentation. I'm so much excited, and I thank the Lord Almighty for everything. In fact, I am very, very excited.
Which I collected an appointment letter of a clerical officer. My promise is to deliver my assignment effectively to the best of my knowledge.
Congratulations to the new employees, bearing in mind that who much is given, much is as well expected. Thank you, Ebonyi State government, for providing this opportunity for these ones to contribute their quota in building the state. And to the Ebonyi State Service Commission, more grace to your elbow. I am Mbam Sylvester, the Mirror TV.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and drop your comment now.